Hello students, good morning and welcome back to the new session 2020 and 21. Students, these summer vacations have become too long for you as compared to the earlier vacations which you had in your life. And students, you all know that you would have got your schedule for online classes, and from today onward your classes are going to start. So students, in today's class I will discuss with you about the same topic which I have already explained you in the month of May. Okay students, so first I will give you some revision of those chapters which we have completed earlier. Thereafter I will start from new chapter. Okay, and I hope that you would be revising the topics which I explained you during the previous videos. So student, let's start our revision for first chapter and second chapter which have been completed earlier. So students, your first chapter was related to management. In first chapter you studied the meaning of management, its nature, its significance. So students, in that chapter you came to know about the management, what it is, why it is done in an organization, and what are the features of the management and its objectives, what are the objectives of management, levels of management, then functions of management, and thereafter the last topic of the chapter was coordination. So let us discuss in brief related to those topics. What management is, student? Students, management is management is the art of getting things done through others, and in other words we can also say what to do, when to do, where to do, and by whom it is to be done. And managing all these activities is known as management. Clear students? Then next topic of the chapter you came to know about the features, and I also told you that whenever in this syllabus, in this business studies topic, whenever you are going to study about, so whenever in business studies, whenever you are going to study the features of any topic, you will find 3 or 4 points as common. It means in every topic's feature you will find 3 or 4 common points, and these are too lengthy also. So in short, I would like to explain some of those common points. Everything that feature you are going to study will be in pervasive nature. What is meant by pervasive? You all know that everything that is everywhere is known as pervasive. Everywhere means at all level, at all place, at all department. So it is pervasive. And then everything whose feature you are going to study, it will be of continuous in nature. Next point, third point, pervasive, continuous, and 2 or 3 points are also there. I am not remembering right now, students. I will tell you later. It is a group activity, whatever it is, and one more thing is also there, that is known as everything whose feature you are going to study, it is goal oriented process. Okay students, so thereafter you studied, after features, thereafter you studied objectives of management. What are the objectives? So you studied the objective in 3 points. First, organizational objective, then social objective, and the last one was personal objective. and you also know the meaning that what is the purpose behind the activity of management in an organization, why management is being done. Okay, so all those points, due to them the management is done, becomes the objective. And what objectives were there? You studied in 3 different heading. First, organizational objective, which are related for the sake of organization, means the purpose which give rise, which give benefit to the organization, becomes organizational objective. Second one was social objective. Students, I told you these are those objectives which are done for the benefit of society. Means I told you also, student, that business is being done in society, and the business is also using the resources of society. That is why it is the responsibility of the business also to do something for the society. Okay, students, so all those activities which are related to the society becomes social objective. Thereafter, organizational objective. These are organization, I have already told you. Personal objective. These are those objectives which are meant for the benefit of the employees who are working in an organization. Students, a satisfied person of the organization can give his more than 100%, but only when he is motivated. So these objectives are related to the employees who are working in an organization. It is the responsibility of each and every organization to pay fair wages, fair salary, fair remuneration according to the eligibility, experience and his knowledge of the employee. And the organization also provide good working environment to the employees so that they can freely work in the organization with open mind. And the overall conclusion of the topic is a satisfied, a motivated employee can give his 100%. So it is the emphasis of the every organization to get 100% from the employee. Thereafter, the objective of the organization can be achieved. So students, all those points which are related to the employees of the organization becomes personal objectives. Okay, so these were the objectives of the management. Thereafter, you studied the levels of management. Means in an organization, every person who is working in management, so in which category he is considered. Okay, levels, you all know, it is a simple point also. There are total 3 levels in an organization. First one, top level. Second one, middle level. And the third one is lower level or supervisory level. So students, I categorized the employees of the organization according to their post, and I also explained in my video that how many posts are there. I gave you one sequence also, and let's take one example. I started in my video from the bottom. At bottom level, who is working? The workers. The worker. Thereafter, above the worker, who are there? Supervisor. Above the supervisor, who are there? The foremen. Above foreman, assistant manager, then manager, then departmental head, then factory manager, then general manager, thereafter CEO. And the CEO of the organization has different names, and today he is called with different designation, different names also. And because time to time the name of the designation of CEO changing, because earlier one, when we talk about 30 or 40 years back, at that time the owner of the organization was known as managing director, then it came president, and so on. So everything that is above general manager is in the category of owner. Okay, student, and I divided these rank according to the level, and it depends students also. These were the post in the organization which is not working at a very higher level. As the size of the company increases, in the same sequence the designation, the posts in the company also increases. Okay, student, and due to time foundation, I will discuss this topic in next video. I am stopping this video right now.